Are you looking for the easiest online jobs for students that are 100% free? Then this video is for you. My name is Michael and I've tested hundreds of ways to make money online, and many viewers have asked me for the best opportunities for students. I want to make it clear right away that the options I'll show here you can also do if you're not a student, but these ones are particularly great for students. And I will show you the 9 best methods to start earning some extra money right away if you are a student. So let me start by setting the expectations, and I wanted to make it clear that these methods here, they are all completely free to join, and you can start earning basically immediately from most of these different options. There are quite a lot of different options because which are the best really depends on your personal preferences. You can also combine it so you can use all of the different methods or just some of them, and for each of the methods there are also a lot of different options, and I will show you exactly how you can find the best opportunities for you. But what is very important to be aware of is that it's not some kind of magical get rich quick thing, because that just does not exist. What I will show you are realistic ways to do some tasks and to get paid, and it's very easy and fast to get started with most of them. But you do need to do it with the right expectations. It's not some kind of magical lazy way to become rich overnight. If you're looking for that, you'll get disappointed. You just end up getting scammed. These are real methods that I know from personal experience actually work. So let me now go over the list here. It's not such a prioritized list because which of the options are best really depends on your personal preferences. So when we are talking about easy ways to start earning some extra money as a student, we have to talk about paid service. It's one of the absolute fastest and easiest way to start earning some extra money online. You can start earning right away. There are a lot of great service sites for students. A lot of service sites love students as members. One great option, for example, is Branded Surveys. Another one is FreeCast. That's some of the best service sites for students. I also do have a full list on my website of some really great service sites. You can read full tutorials, you can find joining links and easily get started with your chosen options. The great thing here is also that most of them have really low payout threshold, so you can earn enough to get paid very, very quickly and then get paid in cash, crypto or gift cards depending on your preferences. So I'll leave a link below to this full list I have on my website of the best paid service sites for students. If you don't think surveys are for you, then let's move on to the next option. Another great and fun way to earn some extra money online is to participate in user testing. And this is where you will just have to share your feedback about certain websites or apps. You test them, you get a task, and in most cases you then have to record your screen while you speak out loud and sometimes then reply to a few questions afterwards. And usually they do pay quite well depending on the platform and the specific test. It can be somewhere between $10 and $50 for a test that lasts 10 to 30 minutes, sometimes longer. So they can pay very well. Just be aware that it's a good idea to join many user testing platforms because usually they have limited options. So if you join more, you will get access to more regular tests. One great option can, for example, be usertesting.com, but I also do have a list on my website of even more user testing platforms that are completely free. You can easily get started with. So I'll also leave a link to that below so you can go and check that out. Next, let's talk about passive income apps, because that's of course great. You can just install something and then you don't have to earn. And one platform that is known for this is Pawns. You just install it on your phone or your computer, earn by sharing your unused internet bandwidth in the background. And you can also use Pawns specifically to do more active tasks like doing paid service, but there are several platforms where you just need to install it and then you can earn passively. But you just need to be aware that you won't earn a lot from these realistic passive income apps, but you also don't have to do anything, so you can just have it in the background while you do other tasks and then you will earn a bit extra. And I do have a full list of the best passive income apps on my website also. I'll leave a link below there. You can go and find full reviews and tutorials, for example, of Pawnsy Payment Proof also, but also of many other platforms where you don't have to do anything to earn once you have just installed them. Next, let's talk about gig jobs. And gig jobs are small tasks you usually have to go out of your house to do, but you find the jobs through an app or website. There are many jobs like that, and if you take the time to do quality work, then it can really build up. One example is, for example, TaskRabbit, where you can do all kind of small practical work, for example, furniture assembly, IKEA assembly, crib assembly, all kind of different things. It can also be outdoor help, cleaning, moving, mounting, home repairs, painting, all kind of tasks. Another option can be DoorDash, where you can deliver food, for example, in your local area. So there are many different gig economy jobs. The great thing about these is it gives flexibility, and they can also build up to quite decent income. Of course, it requires you to move around in that way, but it all depends what you're into. Definitely gig economy can be one thing to look into. I do have a list of even more economy platforms you can check out here on my website. I'll also leave a link to that below, so you can go and find full tutorials, reviews, joining links, and all that if this sounds like the right option for you. Mystery shopping jobs can also be a fun thing to do as a student. So you just find a platform where it gives you some kind of task, usually also where you have to go to a specific location. Sometimes it can be online or over the phone, and then you have to go sometimes shopping, sometimes eating, and then share your experiences. Sometimes you will get a specific task where you have to ask certain questions, and this is a way for companies to get feedback from real customers about how their customer service is, so they can improve that and make sure that it lives up to their requirements. And in some cases you don't get paid a lot, but you, for example, get a free meal or something like that. In other cases you do also get paid extra, in addition to, for example, getting reimbursement if it's because you have to go to a shop and spend something. So if this sounds like something for you, I also do have a list of the best mystery shopping sites on my website. I'll also leave a link to that below, so you can go and check that out. We're now more than halfway through the list, and it would be great if you could just take 1 second to like this video, because it can help it to be seen by more people, and I would definitely appreciate that support. Research studies can be very great to participate in as a student, because usually companies or places that do these kind of research studies are very interested in students. They can in some ways be similar to paid service, but in most cases they are longer and a little bit more complicated, and there are actually many colleges and universities that do studies. One example you can see here is Weinberg College of Arts and Sciences. They have a whole section with paid research opportunities, and usually they can pay quite well, but there are also often quite specific requirements for research studies. But I do have a list also of the best research studies online on my website. I will leave a link to that below, so you can also go and check that out and see if there are any options you think would be relevant for you. Playing games is next on the list. This is not an option that will make you rich or anything like that, but there are actually platforms that will allow you to sign up, play games, and earn a bit extra. One app that allows this is AppKarma. It is specialized in that, and it can be a fun way to earn a bit extra. It's not an effective way, or not the most effective way to earn in this video here, but if you like playing on your phone, then why not earn a bit extra at the same time? And AppKarma is an example of that. But I also do have a list of the overall best ways to earn by playing games, and I will also leave a link to that below, so you can go and check that out if you think this sounds like something for you. If you are ever shopping online, you should definitely make sure to use a cashback site. One example is Swagbucks, but that's just one example. And a cashback site is basically where you just shop like you would in any other online shop, but you usually then just get a percentage back into, for example, in this case, your Swagbucks account, or into the account of other platforms you are joining there. So if you ever shop online, just having sometimes a Chrome extension installed where it makes you aware if there's a deal or something like that, or where it automatically applies the codes so you get a discount or get this cash back, it can be a great way to save some money when you are shopping anyways. I also have a list of the best cashback sites and apps on my website. I'll leave a link to that below, because Swagbucks is just one example, and there might be others you think are better fit for you. The last option I wanted to talk about is online focus groups, and usually focus groups are very interested in having students as participants. And the great thing about this is that it can be fun, and of course sometimes it can be in person, and there are some options that pay very well in person, but there are also online focus groups, and in general they pay well. They can be fun to participate in because you have this interactive discussion, and if you choose the right sites, it can give you regular options as with user testing, for example, it's a good idea to sign up for as many as possible, because usually it's not something where you can find a lot of options. So if you have more platforms you've joined, you will find more regular opportunities. I do have a list also on my website of the best online focus groups. I will also leave a link to that below, so you can go and check that out if you think this is the right option for you. So as you can see, there are plenty of great ways to earn some extra money online as a student. All of them are easy ways to get started, and you can start earning right away with some of these options also. I will leave links below to the list I've mentioned here, so you can easily choose your method, go there, find the best options for you, and start earning as soon as possible. Also, I just wanted to add that if you're a student, or in general, it can be a great idea to also learn about AI, both for earning online, but also for studying or for life in general, because AI is the future. And therefore, I've also created a whole series, a playlist with small videos where I teach how to use AI to optimize your earnings online with different online earning opportunities. I'll also leave a link to that below, that playlist, so you can go and check that out if that is something you want to learn more about. But no matter what, I hope this video helped you, and if it did, make sure to hit the like button, and don't forget to subscribe to my YouTube channel and hit the notification bell so you won't miss out next time I release a video with tips and tricks about different ways to make money online.